Hello everyone, today I'm going to discuss upon pneumonia. This is my first video on my YouTube channel, so please I like you people to like, comment and subscribe my channel. So this is the case what I have received from the patient. Pneumonia is defined as inflammation of the lung parenchyma by any organisms. As the lungs helps in filtering the oxygen, there may be chances of any organisms get entered into the lungs. Coming to stages of pneumonia, there are 4 stages: consolidation followed by red hepatization, gray hepatization and resolution. Here is the brief about the stages of pneumonia. Here risk factors, very cute abbreviation is given about the inspiration. If you remember inspiration, you can remember the risk factors. Causes, there are various causes of pneumonia, which in detail it is like bacterial pneumonia, staphylococcus pneumonia, viruses, COVID, influenza, adenovirus, rhinovirus causes. Mycoplasmas, in this both the bacterial and virus traces are found. Fungal agents such as histoplasmosis, and another type of causes aspiration and inhalation. Coming to pathophysiology, any of the organisms of the causes enters into the sterile field of the lung. It leads to inflammation of the lung tissue, which leads to excessive secretions, and due to excessive there may be difficult breathing, which leads to pneumonia. Clinical manifestations, various pneumonia will be affecting all the systems in our body, especially systemic, central, lungs, everything. Types of pneumonia, there are many types of pneumonia. Such anatomical classification depends upon bronchial, lobar, interstitial. Clinical classification, community acquired, hospital acquired. Pneumococcal by bacteria, which causes staphylococcus such as MRSA, methicillin resistant staphylococcus aureus. Lobar pneumonia, bronchopneumonia mainly especially causing in the bronchioles, interstitial pneumonia in the tissues. As community acquired pneumonia, patient gets affected when they are staying in the home itself 14 days prior getting admitted. Aspiration pneumonia by overt aspiration of fluid or food content that leads to atypical pneumonia. Also there are hospital acquired pneumonia by when patient get admitted into the hospital. Ventilator associated pneumonia after 72 hours when patient put on the ventilator due to the respiratory or the cardiac arrest. There are various investigations in order to detect ventilator associated pneumonias. Healthcare associated pneumonias, when any of the healthcare worker when providing care do not follow proper aseptic techniques, 90 days of for any invasive procedures, if proper aseptic techniques is not followed by the healthcare workers, leads to healthcare associated pneumonias. There are many diagnostic investigations such as blood culture, sputum culture, Montauk's test, ABG. Invasive procedures such as bronchoscopy, thoracoscopy, pleural aspirations, other diagnostic evaluations such as molecular studies, seroreactive protein helps in identifying the type of pneumonia a patient is having on. To remember complications of pneumonia, I have a very beautiful picture. Just remember SLAP, septicemia, lung abscess, ARDS, hypotension, emphysema, respiratory problems. Then prevention, cessation of smoking, respiratory hygiene, influenza vaccine, live attenuated influenza vaccines also helps in preventing pneumonia. Coming to management, first medical management, antibiotic therapy, specific such as azithromycin. It depends on the patient condition, outpatient, patient, inpatient. Then which type of bacteria they are having, bacteria, virus, fungus. Depending upon the culture result, we will be continuing with the medical management, and also supportive management such as providing oxygen therapy, corticosteroids, pain management. Surgical management, it depends, not for every patient. Lobectomy will be continuing, the affected lobe will be removed by the surgery. Medical management to be followed with the nursing management, head of the bed to be elevated, frequent oral care, temperature checking, follow up the reports, laboratory results, antibiotics administration to the patient to be followed. A beautiful picture is there, you can remember and recognize what all the nurses care can be provided. So my case, when I received the patient was having high fever, excessive sputum, chest pain was there. According to that, my nursing diagnosis are as follows: ineffective airway clearance, impaired gas exchange, ineffective breathing pattern, risk for infection, acute pain. So my nursing care plan, I have just drawn and taken as on ineffective breathing pattern as the priority of nursing care according to the Nanda diagnosis. And all next is the impaired gas exchange, what the assessment will be, such as administering oxygen, monitoring heart rate, monitoring the body temperature, observing for any deterioration of the condition of the patient. So completely in my video we have known about pneumonia, stages of pneumonia, symptoms of pneumonia, and how we evaluate the pneumonia, and nursing diagnosis with nursing care. Coming to care of course of patient, when the treatment, soon after the treatment started, 1 to 3 weeks after the treatment, patient starts developing better. But always remember, pneumonia is life threatening. It may lead to death also. Community acquired pneumonia is having very low mortality rate, and also when the patient gets hospitalized, there is much more chances that they can get to normal. So these are my references, you can go through, and thank you for coming here to listening till the end. It's my first video. Please like, comment, and I assure you that I was really a bit fast, so that I want to complete my content and the topic within the period of time. I do not want to consume your time too much in my video, so thank you so much everyone for coming here. Hope you have enjoyed my video. If you really do, please like and let me know. Thank you.